everybody. Hello. How y'all doing? All right, it's good to see all of you here today for this occasion, for the fight, for the struggle to be seen and heard and felt and believed and all of the things that everybody just named before coming up here. I don't have much to say today, but I'll just share something that happened today, and thank you for that lovely poem that you did that was so necessary and so beautiful. It doesn't come from a pretty, a pretty thing, but a pretty thing comes out of the shit can grow up something beautiful sometimes. And sometimes you need it for it to go to fertilize some of those thoughts. So I recognize that pain, but you made it into something beautiful for us to hear and listen to and hopefully heed. But this morning, ironically, I was at the Pony Express with my mother because she loves the coffee here. My mother right there is in town visiting from Alabama. And for some of you who know me and who don't, my son graduated from the high school here, from middle school to high school. And that was a journey going through him and a journey for a lot of students of color. And just so happened, and when I say of all, especially the black boys and black bodies specifically, in my experience, I ran into Aiden Ellison's mother today in Pony Espresso. And I did the thing that most people do. A lot of people do. Well, it happens to me. People mistake me for a black actress here in the festival usually. I looked at her and thought it was Ife who's doing the show in the theater. So when I was like, hey, Ife. Oh, I'm so sorry, it's not you. Because she's in proximity. So that thing happened. It happens to black folks too. That's why I'm sharing. And I realized we hadn't seen each other in so long. The last time I saw her was with a group of us here who went to help her be able to see her son before he was cremated, to fight for her to be able to see her son. So we showed up to fight. So she calls me the Peacemaker after that, and that's what my mom always called me growing up, was the Peacemaker. And she called me that today. But anyway, my mom was talking to her, as she does beautifully, but she's saying yes, because I've prayed and to be all the way out here in Oregon and to have my daughter be way out here in this state, and not know, she's saying you got to be protected, and I've just prayed. And I say, Mom, I put my hand on your shoulder. This is Aiden's mom, the young black boy that was killed in the parking lot here, and my mom's whole expression dropped. And she just took her and she held her. And she said only the things that a black woman can say to another black woman. There in Pony Espresso. Tears, shed, pain, love, all of that. I began to cry in Pony Espresso. Because I knew what my mama meant and what she was naming and what she feels and what I felt and what I feel every time I see her. Every time. Not one time, not two times, not three. It will never end. The pain will never go away, especially the how that it happens in this country like this. And I always say, and I'm not ashamed to say how I feel, in a street full of lunatics it feels all the time, in a world full of lunatics. When I think about Juneteenth and there was freedom to go out and do what? Be around a bunch of lunatics who are here to take your life. That's what you got free. So we survived being surrounded by a bunch of lunatics out to get you. But as the brother said, we are still here. We are in this state that was filled with folks that have no reason to not allow people to get what they got. A stake and a claim and a life. Simple. It's some people that don't even want people to have the simple things. Not even play your music out loud. They want to tell you how to be, tell you where to go, how to act, how to feel. Like you're not an adult. Like you don't have a family, like you don't have a right. We was born free. Nobody gets to have that. So me, it's about being seen and being recognized, and it's a call for people to step up and to be better people, but it is not, like you said, some people you run into, it ain't my job to make you better. It's not my job to make you better. You know deep within. A little child, before you tell them don't touch the TV, they can't even speak. They're about to touch and they look back to see, because they know right from wrong. So I'm not here to teach anybody about right from wrong and how to do and what. You know, you can figure it out. It's there. So when we talk about say their names, like Precious said, I think about say the names. Well, say the names of some of the racist folks here and call them out. Say their names too. When you know they're doing it and you know who they are, call them out, say their name, let them know. I always tell my colleagues, I need to know. You need to tell me where I don't need to be and where I'm not welcome. Don't have me go over people's house and they don't really want me there. Don't have me do those things. It's dangerous to me. It's dangerous to my family. It's dangerous to my well-being. But you can't go around, oh, but he's a nice guy, to you. But when you know that behavior, your nice guy who's old, but he does that, is dangerous to me and mine. And it can be a danger to this community. The writing is on the wall, literally. So we don't have to tell you. Say them names too. And I say Aiden Ellis's name. I say Andrea, his mother's name today. For the pain, it's here in this valley. It is not gone anywhere. For the brother who was attacked at the gas station. For me being happy that my son is not here working this summer, because I don't know, during COVID, there's not enough people here in this town for him to hide and weave in between. There's not enough people for him to weave in between, because then he just stands out here. It makes me feel happy that he isn't. That's sad, isn't it? It's sad for me too. I don't want to have that be my feeling inside. I can't tell him that. But I say all of that too, and I'll share with you, inspired by this brother here in a poem. You done heard me say it before, but it's so necessary, so I have to say it, because we have to still keep our heads up high. We still have to smile. We can't stay down. We can't stay down. I will not go down. I will not shut up. I will not be quiet. I am here. I'm going to be here as long as I want to be here, and I hope to pave the way. Thank you, Gina. Thank you for paving the way for us. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you so much. You being here is why I can be here, and me being here is why somebody else can be here. So you being here and you talking, having the black men get up and speak today and hear their voices is necessary. We all need each other. We're all in it together. And if you can't see that, I'm not going to teach it to you. But you know what? Maya Angelou, still I rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Well, does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Because I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, and with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high still. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Well, does my heartiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, because I laugh like I got gold mines digging in my own backyard. See, you may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Well, does my sexiness upset you? Or does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the hut of history's shame, I'll rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling. I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise.